to Washington Improv Theater's Student Showcase. My name is Jordana Mishory. I'm WIT's Operations Manager, and I'm also a teacher here at WIT. What you're about to see is a culmination of my premise-based online improv class. We met for 4 weeks, learned about premises and scene work, and you're about to see the showcase of all of their hard work. Basically, what the showcase is going to look like is they're going to pick a word out of a book at random. That word is then going to inspire a true life monologue. That monologue will then inspire a set of scenes, which will then lead to another monologue and another set of scenes. Each scene is going to start with a premise or a fully formed idea that they got out of a kernel or a nugget or something that tickled them from the story that they had just heard. On a personal note, working with this group of students over the past month has been a joy and a privilege. I really loved watching them connect and play and enjoy each other, especially at this time when everything is so weird. So it's just really, really lovely to get to work with them. And I'm really excited to share with you what they've been working on. If you want to learn more about WIT, check us out at witdc.org. We have classes. We have shows coming up virtually. The classes are also going to be online. And we also have online trainings that we can come into your workplace virtually and teach you about improv and how that connects to your business, as well as free Improv for All workshops. So if you want to, even if you've never done improv before, you want to learn about improv or just connect with some people in an hour-long Zoom call for free, certainly check that out. Again, that is witdc.org. Just one last note, with the cancellation of WIT's annual fundraiser and the suspension of in-person classes and shows, your donation gives WIT a lifeline right now. You can enable WIT to continue to bring connection and laughter to DC when people are feeling isolated and when we need it the most. So consider giving us a donation with dc.org/give and help spread joy across the city at this time when, speaking for myself and maybe others, we certainly need it. So thank you so much for joining. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, welcome to our showcase. We are in recognition of Pablo, and our word for today is going to be promotion.
Okay. Promotions make me think of bosses, and a boss at a place where I used to work was a very intense man. He always had a very serious face. Like, he didn't smile or laugh a lot. Like, he was just very intense, but he really wanted to make an effort to get to know people. And so one day, I often worked late in the office. And so one night around like 7 or 8 o'clock, he came into my office and I had a dish of candy in there. They were the Hershey's Kisses that are wrapped. And this guy, he was talking to me about a grant that I was working on, and he went across the room and he picked up a couple of pieces of the candy, and then he walked back into the center of the room and he unwrapped the candy and he ate them, and he threw the wrappers on the ground while maintaining eye contact with me. And to this day, my friends from that job, we call that the ultimate power move. And whenever we see each other, we do the same thing, where we'll like take we'll like eat something and then we'll just throw the wrapper on the ground, and then we'll just maintain eye contact the whole time. And I was very impressed. I was upset at first, but then I decided to look at it as a really unique bonding experience for he and I.
Okay.
So, as you can tell by the floor of my office, I'm the boss because there are just like a lot of candy wrappers around, and That's how I show people.
Yes, sir. I'm so honored to be working for you, and your power is just so evident by the sheer amount of trash on your floor. It's just such a pleasure to be here. I'm so honored.
You should be. A lot of people don't get this opportunity so early in their law career, but
yeah, when I got the call, I thought, now that is a law firm where I just know that you're so powerful. You have such amazing clients that the amount of trash on the floor had to, like, I wore special shoes today just to make sure I could get through the trash.
soon enough, all of your shoes will be scuffed with the markers of candy like mine. Well, we're gonna get you there. I see a lot of potential.
Great. What level at which do you start to get to throw things yourself onto the floor? Like, when do I get a patch of floor to myself?
You see, so we're still like years away from that experience for you. I would say decades even.
Oh,
And
okay.
the things that you might be throwing might be like the second generation of the candy that I am getting to throw. I feel like you're just being a little bit too ambitious on your first date right now.
I'm sorry I asked. I'm so sorry I asked. I hope I didn't offend you by asking about that. You're my idol, and I hope to be you someday. So I just want to make sure I do the right things to get there.
That's okay. I mean, it's just your first day, so I'm gonna have to forgive you. But I will tell you, an unforgivable offense is never lean down and pick up the trash from anyone's office.
Okay. I had wondered that, like, as someone who's new, was it my job to then, clean? But it sounds like no cleaning. Okay.
When you clean, you are taking away people's badges of honor, and that will be frowned upon.
Okay.
Jonathan, I am so glad that you agreed to go on this date with me.
Oh, of course. You're a lovely woman. I wouldn't turn it down.
I know that we have been working together for a long time, but okay, eyes up here. You need to look in my eyes if we're going to be talking.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah. I just think eye contact is a sign of interest and respect. And so there's nowhere else you should be looking.
All right. You got my attention.
Yeah. We're going to go through my entire childhood, school by school, best friend by best friend, hobby by hobby, and then, no, don't look at the waiter. Just look at me. I'll tell you what you want.
He just did something though with the wrapper.
I just need to take your order. That's just all I really need. So, but I can give you guys a few more minutes. It sounds like you're just working on some stuff. So,
We are making a connection that could theoretically last for at least 75 more years.
I'm really sorry. I should have realized you were on a date. I'll come back later. Nope, no problem.
I think that would be good. Thank you.
Did you see he had these crumpled wrappers? He kind of crumpled them back, walked away.
We are sitting here on the first date of the rest of our lives, and you are focused on the wrappers? Jonathan, I feel like I don't know you at all.
That's how you got my attention when you finished that candy bar and you just kind of crumpled it up.
That's true.
I gotta get rid of this. Threw it down. I love people who eat candy and crumple up wrappers and throw them down.
I just think that you should always be focused on the person that you're with. And so if you're paying attention to your surroundings, that's minutes and seconds of our life together that we're never going to get back.
Well, maybe you should just start crumpling up some of the napkins right now.
Really?
Recapture my attention.
Would that work?
Yeah.
Hi, excuse me, ma'am. You can't just crumple up the napkins and throw them on the ground at the restaurant. I mean, we have to like pay for them, and you're like wasting trees and the environment, and it's being impacted. And I just also really just want to take your order to kind of facilitate,
I feel like you
this.
are really focused on the food right now. That is like the least important thing that is going on in this restaurant. Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'll come back. I'll come back. Just please stop crumpling up the napkins. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, now
Oh,
I can't
wait.
even.
He's crumpling up the wrapper even as he said not to.
I just.
So we're about to go meet my parents, and you have to. I just need you to make sure that you make sure your face doesn't give away too much emotion.
Babe, you know that's really hard for me. Like what if I love them? I just want them to know. Or like what if like I'm not okay with like something? I just like, I don't know if I can do that.
No, you can't. If there's something that you don't like or you don't want, you just can't show that to my parents. You just have to remain completely like in a very frozen, neutral face position.
But how will I know like how they feel about me? It's like a lot of pressure,
You're doing it again right now. You look concerned. I need you to look neutral.
It's because I am concerned. Okay, I'm gonna exercises. Mah. Okay.
Christine, I'm so glad that you came to visit me and your father. Is this the boy that you were telling us about?
Yes, Mom, this is the boy I was telling you about.
Hello. Are you going to introduce him by name?
His name is Terry.
Hello, Terry. We are so glad to meet you.
So glad to meet you, Terry.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I have been waiting for this day. It's just I'm
Babe?
so excited to meet.
Babe,
I'm very uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable.
babe, I need you to tone it down. I told you, you're smiling. Why are you smiling? Tone it down. Keep it neutral.
I swear
Detecting.
in the car. It's just I really love your daughter and I want you to know that. And it's just hard for people like me to really keep it under wraps.
Christine, explain to us.
He's trying to tell you that he's excited to meet you.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's what I meant.
But
Excitement.
I explained to him already that, we are just a very non-emotional family. And, it's important that our appearances remain neutral.
Yes, we taught you well, Christine.
Mm-hmm.
You are the best. This is why you are a world champion poker player.
Exactly.
And this is why your father is one of the best negotiators in the world.
Honestly, I have so much respect for your profession, and I just want to make sure that you're getting that message from me loud and clear.
He can't hear anything you're saying right now because you're basically just shouting at him.
Too much. The word much. Short-circuiting.
Yes.
Babe, listen, I told you. I mean, I met you at a poker tournament. So I really thought that like we were meant to be together because you were just so perfect in every facial way.
Thank you so much, honestly.
Yeah. But I didn't really think it through, I don't think. I think that now that I've gotten to know you and we're meeting my parents, I just feel like maybe this isn't going to work.
Wait, Christine, are you breaking up with me? Christine, please don't.
I mean, you can't tell by looking at my face that I'm breaking up with you.
Very obvious indicator.
She does not like you anymore.
Your emotions are hidden I wish we could just communicate.
Goodbye. It was nice to meet you. Have a good life.
Pleasure. All ours.
So the scene of meeting the parents made me think about what I had to go through when I was younger, when my parents were like, "Oh, it's time for you to get married." So my parents are from India. I was born and raised here, and I remember this one specific time. My parents, they would put these ads on, like, not ads, but like a profile on like these dating websites, but they wouldn't tell me about it, which is like something that, whatever, it was just like acceptable. And one time my parents were not home and I happened to be at their house. I think I was there for the weekend because they were gone for the weekend or something. And a phone call came through. So I was like, okay, pick up the phone. And it was this guy from India who wanted to talk to my dad about potentially marrying me. And I, obviously like got off the phone and I was like, oh, whatever, this is really funny. And then I called my father and I was like, so Dad, can you explain to me like what's going on here? And so my dad was like, well, I mean, we were just like, basically he was like, my mom talked him into it, that he wasn't really like on board, but that he thought it would be fine. And he also didn't think that anybody would like call from a different country to ask about something that he like posted on a website. So, I kind of had a little bit of fun with my dad because I basically told him that we had a conversation that actually didn't happen. And I was like, oh, yeah. So I was like telling him about how like, I like all of the things I like to do and, whatever. And my dad was kind of like, wait, you actually like talked to him? What happened? Did this really like actually happen? And then finally I had to, kind of tell my dad, well, look, no, I didn't do that. Also, please don't do this again because that was really weird. And I don't really want like random people from, different countries or even like right next door to me calling me to be like, hey, so I saw this like, profile that your parents put up so you could get married. I was like, if you want to do it and like let me know about it, sure, we can talk about it at that time. But, don't ever let this happen again. Also, I'm not going to house sit for you again because that was really strange. So anyway, that's my story.
You're muted, Stacy.
Is it okay if I take this spot on the bench next to you?
Yeah, please sit down.
Okay. So do you want to get married?
Like right now?
Well, I mean, you offered me the spot on the bench. I just took that to mean, the door was open. I walked by and I thought, well, there's a, interesting looking, woman, and I'm going for it.
I was just trying to be nice, offering you this spot on the, I'm engaged.
Well, I mean, but that means you're not married yet. And, we could get to know each other, but I think we're just ready to roll, right? I mean, we're here in the same park. We both like parks. We like benches. Like, let's just get married.
Babe, I just went away for like 2 minutes to get us these ice cream cones and some other woman is proposing to you?
Well,
No, you didn't. No, I have it under control. This nice lady just wanted to sit on this bench, and I was in the middle of explaining to her that we're engaged and our wedding is actually really soon.
Yeah, there's my ring right there.
okay, well,
Wait a second. You're engaged to her? I left for like 10 minutes to get a pretzel. Now you're engaged to somebody? You're going to engage somebody else? Ugh.
Okay, I feel like you, nice lady who sat next to my fiance on the bench, is the problem.
Me?
Yes,
Yeah,
All
you start
I
the whole
did
thing.
is sit on the bench and propose marriage.
that's weird.
I don't understand why. I mean, when you know, you know. I'm ready. I'm at the point in my life where, I'm ready to get married. And, why spend all this time with dating and things? Like, let's just move on. I mean,
So,
she's great.
what about the person who brought you the pretzel?
Yeah, what about me?
Me? Oh, I, no, no, we're done, hon. I've found, what's her name?
See, she doesn't even know my name. I swear, I am loyal to you only.
I don't know. I might have to keep both these ice cream cones at this point.
No, but I love ice cream cones. See what you did?
I don't understand why you're so angry at me, babe. I mean, I'll make it up to you though. We've got decades ahead of us for me to make it.
You know what? I'm just gonna give her here. You take this ice cream cone, and you can have it. And I don't want to give it to my fiance anymore.
Thank you. Do you want to get married?
Uh,
Insane.
It's so frustrating working at this company. I thought when they said, you're going to marry this person, just call them up, just go through the process, and it'll work. It doesn't work. I don't know why I work here.
I mean, I agree. It's really frustrating to work at this company, and I agree with you.
Yeah, it's like when I came here, they're like, this is easy. You're just going to just talk to people. They're going to set you up. Just get married or just act like you're going to get married. But then, you gotta make the small talk and the conversation and then eventually meet them. There's all this responsibility. None of that was laid out.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's frustrating, but I mean, it's kind of nice to have it's true. It's frustrating, but also nice to have someone who helps you make decisions like that.
Yeah, I wish more people help you make decisions in this company. How do you even know that?
Well, I mean, I'd rather not be frustrated, so maybe we should just get married, like they're saying.
Well, yeah. It's like you're the opposite to my opposite. You understand this job. You really seem like you get it.
Well, yeah, I do get it, and I try really hard to get it because I wanted to get married. So, I mean, I feel like I've been here for 5 years now. Why not?
Wait, maybe I can call you. We can have a conversation. It could be like an actual.
But we're talking right now. This is what we do here.
I know, but it's like I'm not used to falling in love in person. It's so intimate.
You should have thought about that before you started working here.
I did. That's why I'm just calling people. That's all I can do.
No, that's not. I feel like what we're doing right now is we're talking. We've been sitting in this same cubicle space for as long as you've worked here. So I just feel like it's time. We should just do it.
Marianne, I love your can-do attitude. It's just.
That's why I got hired here.
I just need some more of that.
Okay, Jennifer, don't get mad, but I found something out today about your blog.
What did you find out?
Okay, I logged on because I wanted to read your latest fashion blog. And there was a commenter who left a comment and they said that they live in Montreal. I did not know that people in Canada had the internet. Oh my God.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they said something bad about my fashion blog.
Oh my God, no. Obviously, they love you. We all love you. You are a style icon. But did you know that when you put things on the internet, people all over the world can read them?
Yeah, that's why I have a successful fashion business.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What have you been doing on the internet, Teresa?
I thought that it was just like us and our friends and we could like talk to each other. I didn't know anybody anywhere could look at it. Oh.
Girl, you better start taking stuff down.
Oh my God. Oh my God. But you have all of those amazing outfits that you copied from like Meghan Markle. What if she sees? She's going to sue you because you're prettier than her.
Meghan Markle here. Oh my God, are those my outfits? Online?
Oh no. Okay, well, I can explain. It was really like the blog was more of like an homage to you. And you know, when I started it, I just like didn't think it would get that big. It's really like the love that people have for my blog is the love that people have for you.
Well, in that case, as long as it will lead to another People magazine appearance, fine with that.
Oh my God. You know that is not true. No offense to the Duchess, but we are all here because we want to see what kind of insane outfits you're going to put together. She has a $20 budget a week.
Teresa,
no offense.
Quiet for a second. We had her on our side.
Oh.
I'm a queen of the people, or a queen in line for the people, so that works for me.
Oh. Well, I just think that my friend is prettier than you. No offense.
But also, I like my average beauty, so that's fine too.
I'm so sorry about this, Megan. She just found out that the internet is accessible to people in Canada, and she's like a little bit overwhelmed. And obviously, you're the most beautiful out of all of us. So you'll just have to excuse my friend Teresa.
Megan, did you know that they have the internet everywhere? They even have it in Australia.
Well,
that's crazy.
Now.
That's crazy. I really thought it was just us. I thought it was just an us thing.
That's our show, everyone.